Morning children. So we are taking class 5th lesson, food for all. So that lesson we are going to learn today. In that lesson we have to learn about the agriculture, then traditional agriculture, agricultural work, various techniques of agriculture, improved methods of agriculture, modern methods of irrigation, then about fertilizers, types of irrigation we have to learn, various the protection of crops from various insects or pests, so that we have to learn in this lesson. So let's start with agriculture. What is mean by the agriculture? We know in our daily life we eat different types of crops, different types of food, including vegetables, fruits, pulses, meat, eggs, etc. Okay, the food is required for our good health. Various nutritive items we eat every day like carbohydrates, fats, protein, vitamins and minerals for the healthy growth of our body. Food is very much required. Okay, we know the food nutrients. So we also wear different types of clothes. These are our basic needs. We also drink water. So we also require a good air also required for our good health. So we get all these things from plants and animals. Okay. So to get these things in sufficient quantities, a large number of plants and animals are needed. So the mass production of plants for food and other purposes is called agriculture. Means what is meant by agriculture? So the mass production of plants for food and other purposes is called agriculture. So however we are discussing some agricultural activities related to the crops, various stages of agriculture in this lesson. We get food from plants. For that purpose, we sow grains in a field and plant fruit trees in orchards. So about 60% of the land of our country is in use for agriculture. There are two main agricultural seasons in our country. Okay, basically the season from June to October is called Kharif season, and the season from October to March, that is Rabi season. Okay, so let's write what means the Kharif season and Rabi season. Kharif season and Rabi season. Okay, two seasons are found in our India. The season from June to October is Kharif. It's a June to October. June to October. The crops grow in between June to October. These are the Kharif season, and the crops we grow in this season, that is the Kharif crops. And the season from October to March. October to March. These are the Rabi season. So we grow the Rabi crops in October to March. Okay, so let's see. The season from June to October is Kharif season. In this season, the crops are watered mainly by the rain. You know, it's a rainy season. So in June to October, so our farming is done. It depends on the rain water. Okay. The season from October to March is Rabi season. In this season, rainwater that is soaked into the soil. You know, rainwater that seeps into the soil. The returning monsoon and dew are the source of water for the crops. Okay. In addition, some crops are grown from March to June. These are called summer crops. In between March, April, May and June. So some crops that are summer crops because the season is a summer season. Okay. So some rice grow in this season. So that is the two types of seasons are occur. So some agricultural activities are there. So first agricultural activity is the plowing. Plowing means it helps to loosen the soil. After plowing, manuring is done. Manuring means manure is added to the soil to provide a good nutrients. Then sowing seeds. Sowing seeds means healthy seeds are sown in the soil. Plants grow from that seeds. Then fourth stage of agriculture is the irrigation. In irrigation, what happens? It supplies sufficient amount of water to the plants for growth. You know, water is required for plant. That is irrigation. In various ways the field has been irrigated. Then fifth is the spraying pesticides. The harmful pest attacks on the grains, so it should be removed, it should be killed. So by spraying various pesticides that kills the pest and protect the crops. Then harvesting, it's a last stage of agriculture. Harvesting में क्या होता है? When the crops is ready, it is cut and gathered and then it's sent to the market for selling. So these are the various steps of agriculture. So let's learn this agricultural work. Every farmer wishes to get a good harvest. A good harvest provide a good income. अगर harvesting अच्छा हो गया, उनका food production अच्छा हो गया, so it gives a good income to the farmer. Fertile land, good quality seeds and fertilizers and availability of water are essential for the good harvest. क्या क्या essential होता है good harvest के लिए? एक तो fertile land is necessary. Fertile land means the nutrient rich land. इसमें सारी जो plants के growth के लिए जो भी nutrients की जरूरत होती है, वो nutrients की जरूरत होती है, वो nutrients होना जरूरी है fertile land में. Then good quality of seeds. If healthy seeds are sown into the soil, we get healthy plant. From healthy plant, we again get healthy yield. Okay, so healthy seeds are required, and fertilizers also used in the soil to give nutrient. Then availability of water. Water is also very much important for the growth of the plant. Are the essential things for a good harvest. So it is also necessary to carry out the task of tilling the land. The crop in the field must be protected and harvested crops must also be stored safely. It is also necessary for the good production of the crops. Then all these processes are very much important for a good farming. The population of our country is increasing day by day, and still the needs of all the people are being met. This has been possible because of modern improved methods of agriculture. We know that our population is increasing day by day. To fulfill this requirement, we have to apply some modern method of agriculture for getting large quantity of yield. Because more the population, more food is required for the people. Every day we require food to live. So जैसे कि population increase हो रही है, the demand of food grains are also increasing. So for increasing demand of the food grains, because of more population, the modern techniques are also improve in agriculture. So we have to learn some modern techniques of agriculture in this lesson. One is the traditional agriculture. Traditional agriculture means it is one of the method of traditional agriculture, plowing, tilling, etc. So were done with the help of oxen. You see, today is a pola, and you know ox is very much useful for the farmers, है ना? So traditional agriculture में क्या use होता था? Nowadays we use a tractor for plowing, but in that time we use ox, बैल हम लोग use करते थे हल चलाने के लिए. They help us to loosen the soil for plowing. Then a moat also required. मोट यूज करते थे पानी निकालने के लिए कुएं का. मोट मतलब क्या होता था? एक ह्यूज लेदर बैग होती थी, उसको बैल क्या करते थे? खींचते थे और उससे प्लांट को वाटरिंग होता था, पानी देते थे. इफ यू हैव सीन, अभी तो कोई यूज नहीं करता, अब तो बोरवेल और पंप से वाटरिंग देते प्लांट्स को. बट इन ट्रेडिशनल एग्रीकल्चर, सो the plowing, tilling, etc. were done with the help of oxen, and a moat driven with the help of oxen was used to draw water from the well. So harvesting, threshing, etc. was done by the members of the farmer's family themselves with the help of oxen. However, farmers now carry out all these tasks with the help of machines. This is the traditional agriculture. Nowadays we use improved methods of agriculture. Okay, so we use various machines for harvesting, we use various machines for watering the plants. These are some improved techniques we used. So improved methods of agriculture. Improved seeds we use. Earlier, it was customary to preserve the seeds of one harvest for sowing in the next season. Those seeds did not have a high yield. Nowadays, improved seeds are developed through research. They are available in the market for every crop such as jowar, rice, groundnut, wheat. These have a higher yield. In improved methods of agriculture, the people are used improved seeds, which shows various characteristics. They have higher yield, the good quality of grains we get. Then they can resist pest attack also. Some varieties become ripe for harvesting in a shorter period of time. जल्दी उसका production होता है. Then some give a high yield even with a low water supply. Okay, these are some qualities of improved seeds we get from the modern method of agriculture. Improved seeds we use. जो improved seeds use करने से क्या होगा हमें? The good quality of grains we get, good quality of yield we get in very less time. कम time में हमें प्रोडक्शन भी मिलेगा. उसके लिए हमें also pest attack, it resists pest attack also. So these are the improved seeds. Now modern methods of irrigation is used. So crops grow well if they are watered at right time. Not so more amount of water required for plant, not so less amount of, a moderate amount of water is required for the plant at right time. So water from rivers, lakes and wells is used for irrigation in addition to rainwater. Okay, so greater quantities of water are stored by building dams and burns on rivers to obstruct the flow of water downstream. This also helps to raise the levels of groundwater. You know, the water seeps into the soil and it increases the level of groundwater. Then the crops were traditionally watered through the canals. However, much water from the canals is lost due to evaporation and seepage into the ground. Now, certain improved methods of irrigation are used which provide enough water to the plants at the same time. help to save a lot of water. That means it's a drip irrigation is used. So in drip irrigation and also sprinkler irrigation, these are the two modern methods of irrigation. So what happen in drip irrigation? Drip irrigation में क्या होता है? Drop by drop we water the plants. एक जो drip irrigation method, the use of pipes, छोटे छोटे pipes use करते with holes and that pipes that run throughout the field. जहां जहां पे जो हम लोगों ने प्लांट लगाया वहां पे वो पाइप्स से पानी जाता है और ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप that water the plants in drip irrigation. And in sprinkler irrigation, so that makes use of sprinklers of different sizes that spray water directly on plants. जैसे बारिश का पानी ऊपर से गिरता है वैसे ही कि बड़े बड़े शॉवर्स लगाते हैं ऑफ डिफरेंट साइजेस. उसका स्पीड कांस्टेंट नहीं होता, उसका स्पीड भी हम लोग वाटर का कम ज्यादा कर सकते हैं. So by sprinkling the of different sizes that spray water directly on plants. So that is a sprinkler irrigation that save the water also and proper irrigate hota hai field bhi usse, and it is a modern method of irrigation used. Okay, so this is about methods of agriculture, improved methods of agriculture, then traditional agriculture, agricultural work. So we learn in this lesson. So you please find out some more information about the irrigation and modern methods of agriculture. Okay, then after that, fertilizers are used. If the same crops are grown repeatedly in the field, the fertility of soil decreases. You know what is meant by the fertilizers? That are the nutrients add manure add to the soil that increases the fertility of soil, that are very much helpful for the plants. So we have to stop here. In next video, we will learn about fertilizers and then protection of crops. Okay, so bye everyone.